Alright, good morning everybody. It's December 24th, Christmas Eve. It's a balmy 36 degrees here this morning. And we're out, we're going to take a little look at our Subaru with its fuel system issue. But before that, got some mail here that I want to get to. A couple stickers. First up, this one here is white, might be a little hard thing. This here is from our buddy Ed the Kid, 51. Mad Customs. Cool sticker. Ed's doing a lot of airbrushing. Really cool stuff. So you need to check him out. And he's just a good guy too. That's Ed the Kid 51. Check him out. What else do we have here? We have here's one. We'll wait for this one for a while. And this is a good one. From one of my buddies up in the Great White North. Snow Crusher. Buddy Greg. He's a regular on the Mumble. Good guy. Into all kinds of things. You know, motorcycles, snowmobiles, small engine stuff. Smart guy, knows a lot of stuff. He's a terrible mini bike rider, but other than that, you know, you should really be checking him out. He does some kind of cool stuff. So Snow Crusher, go to his channel. And next up, got a Christmas card here from my friend Fatster Cat, Mark. Nice little note there. Really appreciate that, Mark. Thank you very much. Fatster Cat on YouTube. You know, you need to check Mark out. He does a lot of second gen Camaro stuff. It's a second gen garage, and he's a good guy, and he does a lot of cool stuff and a good channel. So that's Fatster Cat. Check out Mark. Okay, so all that stuff out of the way. I've got our Subaru in here and raised it up. I've just done a little bit of looking around underneath it with the car in the air and the creeper. I'm going to take it down. I have seen something, and I think it may be somewhat of a clue to what we're looking at here. So, in case you guys get you down, say we've got it up in the air, so it's easy to get underneath. It's kind of a pain. You have these little short cars, you got to get up underneath them. So, and it's even more of a pain to get your old bones down. Take a look up here at what I found so far. I think it's a pretty good clue as to what we got going on. This is the fuel pump here, and this is the basically this is the fuel filter. This is the undercar fuel filter, and get that up there. Kind of hard to do one-handed, but I'll get that out and get a shot of that. Aha! See that? All that right there floating in the bottom of that filter is rust. So it's kind of what I was suspecting. We were going to find something like that. So we're going to I think the first thing we're going to do is we'll have to take the rear end housing, the rear diff housing down, get on that yoke back there, get that out of the way, and then we'll take out some screws here, and let's pull that tank out of here, and we'll start there. But yeah, the rust is gathering there. And so I think what we're going to do is we'll pull the tank out, see what we got inside of it, and we'll pull all the lines and blow them out, you know, as well as we can. They're mostly metal. There is some rubber here and there. Rubber actually looks pretty good. So we'll start there, and we'll blow all these lines out. And from the front of the car back, I'm suspecting that all of our issue is going to be towards the back of the car. It does come all the way up. Actually, the fuel lines run inside the body of the car, not outside, and they'll come right to here, and they go into this, and this is what is actually called a vapor separator. It's another filter, but that filter is pretty, you know, pretty clean to look at anyway. So I'm kind of thinking that our issues are going to be in the back of the car. So, alright, well, I'm going to take some stuff apart here, and I'll be back. Okay, so, working along here, what we've done is I've taken this wishbone loose, which holds the rear end, and it drops that down, and that gives us some room here for our tank. The tank is just held in by 6 8mm bolts. Got one in, there's 3 in the back here, and there's 3 in the front. I've taken them out. Our fill pipe and vent lines are all disconnected there. There's 3 lines at the front of the tank which are disconnected, and of course our sending unit, which is disconnected here. Now, the one thing that I have done, you can see here, is I've drained the tank. They were kind enough to actually put a drain in these tanks, which makes it pretty convenient when you want to work on them. So there was probably, oh, I'd say 3 gallons in there, maybe, of fuel. So there'll be a little bit left in there, but that'll pretty much get most all of it out. Alright, so I'll get you guys situated here, and we'll see what we can do about getting this thing out of here and seeing what we've got. This is the kind of thing that you guys up in the rust areas, you know, you take these bolts out of these captured places, chances are pretty good that the bolts and so forth will break off. So, kind of fortunate here that doesn't happen. Alright, so that's it. That's down out. That's easy enough. Got that out of here. Move you over here, and we'll take that. We'll dump the rest of the gas that's in it out. Good place to put this. Got one of these little kind of movable tripods for this camera, and yeah, like I said, we got one of these little movable tripods for this camera, and it's okay. They work all right, but they're actually not quite heavy enough for what those are. Okay. Now, the easiest way to drain is to put out the fill. Like I say, most of it will be gone, but there's still going to be some. Well, not much. Not much at all. Okay. That's good. So far. Anyways. Alright, got our tank out. Now, what we'll do here next is we'll take these out, we'll take our sending unit out, and that way we'll be able to actually see into the tank. So I'll get those little screws out and we'll see what we got. Okay, so we've got our sending unit pulled out. The one thing that you'll see here that is kind of telling a story too, and I kind of noticed it when we were taking it apart, that's the markings of a junkyard part. We're not the first people to be into this fuel tank, and all the hardware and everything looked like it has been moved in the past. So I think somebody's messed with this before. I'm gonna turn the light on this camera. I don't know if we'll pick up what we're looking at here very well. Yeah, see, we're having I can't, let's see. Unfortunately, this is the only entrance into this tank, and I don't know what you guys can see, what it's picking up, but it's ugly. We're right full. See, this is just, there's rust and scale and crap, and I went in there with a long screwdriver and gave it a scrape, and I mean, I got all kinds of stuff. And I don't know if you can see it, the pickup tube is right there. It's a little tube that runs from the back of the tank here. See that? Yeah, you can see some of the stuff there. Runs from the back of the tank here to the front. And yeah, see, there's the pickup tube right there. Comes back in here, and around the base of that, unfortunately I don't think we can see it, but around the base of that is just solid rust. So regardless of any other problems that we may in fact have that we haven't gotten to yet, this is a big problem. Kind of indicative of the stuff that the filter was catching. So I was kind of suspecting we'd find this, and of course, you know, a lot of that rust and stuff has probably migrated into the lines as well. So we'll have to blow those out. I'll have to check it out. I believe that I did kind of look online last night when I was mumbling. I was surfing at the same time, and if this wasn't this particular model, there's actually, I found a place that sells new fuel tanks for these for like 79 bucks, but they don't have one shown for the four-wheel drive hatchback. So I think what I'm going to do, I think there's a place in town that you can take your tank to, and they will chemically clean it and do the seal on the inside and get it cleaned up. So I'm going to have to check that out, or find another tank somewhere. But that one there, I mean, as is, that's not going to fly. So there you go. Like I say, we're not 100% sure that, that's our whole problem. But I tell you what, it's not helping anything for sure. So we got someplace to start. We'll running on 7-Eleven this morning. We'll progress on with our tank and see what we can find. So that's where we're at. And the rest of it, as far as cleaning out the lines, is just a matter of I'll separate it where it comes from the front out of the body and the back. There's a rubber line there. I'll separate those, and I'll blow out those lines with compressed air going to the back. And what I like to do is I'll take if I can find an old pair of nylons or a pantyhose or something like that, I'll put it over the line, and I'll blow it out, and the fuel and everything coming out through will go through the pantyhose, but it'll catch anything that's in the lines, kind of like a little sack, you know. And that's kind of good, because that way you can see if there's actually something in there that you've gotten out. So we'll do all that and see what we can do with the tank. So for this installment, I think we've about done what we can do. So anyways, it's Christmas Eve. I would like to take this chance. God, it's cold. I would like to take this chance to, at this holiday time of the year, I would like to appreciate my thanks for all my subscribers, all you guys and gals that, you know, watch my channel and comment on everything that we do. Love you. We wouldn't be doing this without it. You guys, you know, are somewhat motivational. Like I said in my last video, kind of at that point where I just don't feel like doing a lot of stuff, but you know, talking with you guys and reading your comments, it gets me out here and gets me wanting to make a video for you. So this is what we've got. We'll see what we can do with this fuel tank and on this particular project. And I think what we're going to do is we'll until we get something going on there, we'll roll it out of here, and we'll bring our GTI in, and we'll start doing some stuff with that. So, but as I said, now that these cars are basically have been kind of, in my mind, they've been put back as to, you know, hobby status, I'm not really that concerned about, you know, I'm not going to fall over myself to get something done. I'll just check it out and see what I can do, and we'll get it done, we'll get it back together, and we'll move on with our lives, but it won't happen tomorrow. And but anyways, you know, thanks to all you guys for subscribing, watching, commenting. I love it. Thank you very much for all the videos that you guys put up. You know, and the Garage Gang experience, it's phenomenal. You know, chatting with the guys in the Mumble, it's all good stuff. And you know, I really appreciate you guys that have done all this, and you know, feel like we've made some friends, and there's a real connection for all of us that are involved. So like I say, I appreciate you all, and I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas tomorrow, and enjoy the time with your family and your friends. And you know, we're looking forward to a lot more stuff in the coming year. We'll keep struggling along, and we'll find new exciting stuff to do. So if I don't come back with another video today, like I say, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. And you know, enjoy the day for sure. So until then, you know, to all my brothers, take it easy.